Hi guys, welcome back to GameDev with AI, where we're developing first real-time strategy game with the help of tools of AI without programming skills. And the game we're making is called Nuke Them All. If you're watching this video, it means demo is already available, so please go to Steam, search Nuke Them All and wishlist the game. If you can also download the demo, play the game, let me know if you like it in the comments below what we can improve. It's been an amazing journey making this game so far. I've made almost 30 videos already on our channel showing how I do it step by step in our devlog. And today, in this short video, I wanted to cover a very interesting topic for me. A lot of you don't know that my history with game development actually started not this year, not last year, but almost 20 years ago. So I wanted to make a quick post on our Discord, which is called History Channel, where I shared how my journey with game dev went, starting from 20 years ago, my high points and low points, and why actually we failed making our first 3D game 20 years ago. Long time ago, back in 1996, when I was still in school, I was a big fan of old school real-time strategy game called Z from Bitmap Brothers, and of course others like Command & Conquer, Dune, Red Alert, and of course KKND, Crush, Kill and Destroy, and Total Annihilation. All these real-time strategies, it was a golden era of RTS games, and they put a big interest to me back at that time. That was the most inspirational one. It was most unusual. There was no construction, you capture the flags and then you increase your production speed. I finished this game so many times, it's unbelievable. It was very difficult but very challenging and very exciting game. I even later visited Bitmap Brothers in person in London. That's how I love this game. But to be honest, graphics were a little bit outdated and the amount of units was very limited. And when they released the sequel called Z Steel Soldiers, this one, which unfortunately wasn't any good, to be honest. A lot of fans didn't like this game. It went way too far from original Z concept, and when it was released in 2000, it received mixed reviews. Some people liked it, but it was way too generic. We had all the construction and the game became just a generic 3D real-time strategy game. It wasn't as exciting as original Z. That's why I really wanted to go back to the roots and recreate original Z in 3D. That's how I started my journey in game dev back in 2005 when I was looking for programmers, since I wasn't a programmer myself. I was more like a manager and team leader, but I couldn't program myself. I was also a 3D artist, so I could use my skills with 3ds Max, the software that we used back then with the game. I took several attempts. First I tried to make a Flash game, and then we found different programmers and we always failed. Until I found Evgeny, which his name was Denton, and he helped me to start the development. We called the game X Strategy. It was supposed to be a 3D game, and if you check the Discord, you'll be recognizing all the familiar parts which we have now in Nuke Them All. The fort, the light tanks, mech, the funny robots. This was our gunbot back then, the laser bot. It was really amazing. The game back then, we tried to recreate original Z, so we used even some models with the likeness, with the permission of Bitmap Brothers. We used some of the sounds with their permission, because we planned to make official remake. And as you can see, there are a lot of similarities. We had Jeep, we had tanks, the same idea, the robots could jump inside the tanks it could capture, you could kill the driver. Everything is similar to what you know now in Nuke Them All. You can check on my Discord all the units we had, all the original concepts. I found everything and described step by step in case you're interested how our development went. We were developing 2 full years from the end of 2006 to the beginning of 2009, and in the end of this video I'll show you some of the gameplay of that time. And it was an amazing time, a lot of challenges. There were no ready engines like Construct, Unreal Engine, and no Unity, so everything needed to be done from scratch. And that was our biggest challenge. Simply our team was just too small, and after 2 years of development we simply ran out of money. That was the main reason why we couldn't complete the game. As you can see, I already had some Nuke references back then. This is the image of 2007. So all the cool units, the Jeep and everything that you know now in Nuke Them All I already had in mind almost 20 years ago, based on the ideas from Z, and of course my own ideas as well, and ideas of my team. It was very cool. You'll find some units that made the cut, that didn't make the cut. This is Mechanoid back then. As you can see, they look similar. Such good memories. We also had day and night. We had all the particles, the sun, the rockets flying. This was the Firebot. That was such a fun time. First we wanted to call it Z or Z. And then we also wanted to call it X strategy. So there were some ideas going back and forth also with Mike Montgomery from Pittman Brothers. Back then I was showing him the progress, and maybe we could make it an official Z remake, but unfortunately this never came to fruition. However, the amount of work we did and all the good ideas and experience was never wasted. A lot of these cool ideas I'm now using in creating Nuke Them All, and since I'm creating the game from scratch, I don't need to worry so much of copyright issues. I'm not going to use general ZOT. I'm creating the full game from scratch without any copyright issues. But you can see from all this that our journey was really long. There was one robot that was supposed to roll, and now I just noticed he also had this nuke symbol on top, which probably was the first reference to the nuke back in 2007. So the game went into amazing long development, and we had everything ready. They were already fighting, maneuvering, capturing flags. We had a world builder. The technology we used back then was OpenGL and DirectX 10. But unfortunately, with the decline of genre of real-time strategy and the general PC gaming back in 2009, and the rise of mobile games of Apple iPhone Store, App Store, and of course the console games like Xbox and Sony PlayStation back then, the whole industry of PC games went down for a while until Steam brought it back to life 10 years later. So for that reason, around 2009, we had to conclude that we are not able to complete this game. So I put this to the shelf for almost 20 years, and now 20 years later I'm very excited to bring back my original ideas to life in the new game called Nuke Them All. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my long journey. You can go to Discord of Nuke Them All, and in the history channel you can read in detail all about our failed but very interesting journey creating X strategy Z remake 20 years ago. So you can see my history of game development goes back in time so long, and a lot of ideas that we had back then are actually now implemented in the new Nuke Them All game. And now, in the end of this video, I'll show you some clips of the old 2007 progress before we stop the development. And please pay attention and make a note that some of the voices that I used were from the original Z with the permission of Bitmap Brothers. But of course, right now in the Nuke Them All, I never use any of the copyrighted materials. Everything is completely new. And if you like my journey in game development and want to learn how to develop the game with tools of AI, with Midjourney, ChatGPT, Construct Tree, and all other cool toys, you can follow my blog and hopefully you find it helpful. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and wishlist and play Nuke Them All on Steam. That's it for today. Take care, guys. Cheers. Bye.
Permanent. Unit reporting. Okay. Unit reporting. Unit report. Okay.
Robot manufactured. Robot manufactured. Robot manufactured.
Yes, sir.
Robot manufactured. Robot manufactured. Robot manufactured. Robot manufactured. Robot manufactured. Robot manufactured.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Robot manufactured.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Robot manufactured.
Okay.
Robot manufactured.
Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. Let's do it. Unit reporting. Okay. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Unit reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. You. Unit reporting. Unit reporting. Unit reporting. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Unit reporting. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting.